Ethiopia's Green Legacy Initiative has multiple objectives as it naturally targets fulfilling the 2030 agenda of the Sustainable Development Goals. Since its commencement in 2019, the nation has planted more than 32.5 billion seedlings within 4 rounds. Through the initiative, Ethiopia has planted various tree species with an aim to preserve the environment and secure food self-sufficiency. The Green Legacy Initiative envisions passing down a climate-resilient country with a green and healthy economy to the generations to come.
Even though we couldn't deposit money in the bank for our children, if we plant trees on the fields and mountains, it will be medicine, food, and moreover, it will help to tackle the climate change that has become the world's biggest challenge. Planting trees, planting medicine, food, and beauty. Planting trees creating harmony with nature. We will be the first in the world to plant 50 billion seedlings within the targeted period.
The endeavors in the Green Legacy Initiative have witnessed fruits in a bid to contributing to the food self-sufficiency and enhancing the forest coverage of the country to 23.6% from the previous 17%. The plan for this year is to reach a milestone 40 billion by planting 7.5 billion seedlings in the current planting season.
የግሪን ሌጋሲ የያዝነው ሞቶ የምትተክል ሀገር
This year's motto is planting a nation that strengthens the generation. We plant as a nation and strengthen it as a generation. The reason behind selecting this motto is to indicate that a generation that doesn't perform its responsibility transfers debt. We have a heavy load now. We don't have to transfer this load to the coming generation. We should implement our responsibility now. This year's goal is two. The first is to plant at least 40 billion seedlings. We have to succeed more than that. Planting seedling is free from any political intention. In election, votes vary, but in planting trees, our voices are the same. One who likes his or her country should plant trees now.
Addis Ababa has also shown its commitment on the Green Legacy Initiative throughout these years by enhancing its forest coverage to 17% from 2.8%. This year alone, the capital has planned to plant more than 20 million saplings with the contribution of each institutions and individuals.
ለአምስተኛ ጊዜ የምንተገብረው ይህ የአረንጓዴ አሻራ መርሃ ግብር
We are holding the 5th round of Green Legacy with the motto, a planting nation, a sustaining generation. We are not only planting today but planting the future. We are planting so that we can inherit better nation for the next generation. When we compare the forest coverage of our nation and the city since the commencement of the Green Legacy Initiative, it shows us how cooperation, unity and commitment can bring change. We could increase the forest coverage of our city from 2.8% to 17%. The forest coverage is growing and this is the achievement of all of us. This is just a launching ceremony. The seedling will continue throughout the season. I call for everybody, ambassadors, religious institutions, government institutions, to plant in the areas that the city administration gives. We plant our food, we plant to protect air pollution, we plant our medicine. So we have to strengthen planting. Planting is not enough. We have to take care of the seedlings we plant.
For the realization of the initiative in the city and national level, government and private organizations, religious institutions, individuals from every corner of the country and the diplomatic committee intensified their engagement in planting trees.